That's right. It's another video for Jason, Zombie Collector. This is going to be my Wrassli'n one. There's a lot of cards, so I'm just going to get to it. I opened these packs. I did about 6, 8 packs, 7 packs, and all these packs were either $3 or below, and they're all just like hanger packs. I don't. A lot of these players, I don't. A lot of these wrestlers, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Chris Van Vliet videos. I've been on a big Wrassli'n kick, and I think I've told a lot of people I'm watching all the AEW videos they post on their website on YouTube. So AEW guys, check out that Wrassli'n. I love AEW. Chris Van Vliet for great interviews, and I'm sure there's some other stuff out there, but AEW is what I'm watching. So I got a Tyler Bates, first name's Master. Got a Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid insert card. And this is some sort of variation because it has the gold around it or bronze of Adam Cole. Because I have other ones that were not like this, so this is some sort of variation. Eric Young Rookie Cup. Roderick Strong. See, there you go. I told you this is Future Stars. Then we got Harley Race. Remember the big cards from back in the 80s and early 90s? This is cool. So we got the King Harley Race. Was never a huge Harley Race fan, but obviously I knew who he was. Now I was a big fan of Booker T. And you got Booker T right here. That's a great looking card of Booker T. And we got DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, with which is ironic because I got DDP and then right behind it I got Jake the Snake, who let him have the DDT. He taught him or had shown him how to use it or have that as his finishing move. And so you have that. So we have Diamond Dallas Page, and then right behind that was right here Jake the Snake Roberts, who both Jake the Snake and Diamond Dallas are both on in some capacity AEW. Then we have another rookie card of Dash Wilder, another Shawn Michaels card. Then here we have another insert of Kurt Angle, who was unceremoniously released from the WWE after having an amazing career. They just let him go, which is unacceptable. Then we got Batista and Ric Flair right here, Hall of Fame card. And Adam Cole, Future Stars. Then we got Edge right here from the Attitude Era. You have him. And then the Hardy Boys. Now, Matt Hardy has joined AEW as well. And as you all know, with the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, they were like pretty much would throw their lives out the door. So we have the Man, Becky Lynch, which I'm not a big fan of female wrestlers, but she's from Ireland. And so for that reason, you'll go in the keeper stack. We got the Big Show. It's the Big Show. Yeah. It's kind of funny because if you watch these interviews that Chris does, he interviews the Big Show and he talks about how he never liked that introductory song, but now he's associated with it forever. Gold Dust, Dustin Rhodes, which I'm glad he's also at AEW. His brother Cody is like the senior vice president of AEW. But I never really liked the Goldust character. It was always a little bit just, I don't know, it was a little bit too gimmicky for me. But I like him in AEW. He's doing a great job. Then we have Chris Jericho, Le Champion, as he's called now. Right there. Is that the Boston Crab? Is that what you call that move? Or what we call the Walls of Jericho? I want to say that's the Boston Crab, like originally. Then we got hope that's not considered racist. But you got right there, you see it on the card, John Cena. I don't think you see him throwing that up anymore. Probably get in trouble because you can't apparently do the OK sign anymore without being labeled a racist. Then we got Daniel Bryan insert card. Shows that he defeats Kane. Now Daniel Bryan's probably like 5'8" or 9, I bet. Kane's huge, so but that beard's pretty epic. Then we got Randy Macho Man Savage. So you got Randy Macho Man Savage. This is about one of the very few current stars that WWE has that I like. I like Braun Strowman. I think he's a cool character. I dig him. He's 6'8", so that's pretty big boy. Big boy. And then we have here Allison Black, or Aleister Black. I think he also is from Ireland or somewhere. Or he's from Holland. But I kind of been hearing a lot about him recently. I don't know much about him, but I thought, hey, I'll put him off to the side. Then we got the Ultimate Warrior, who's actually from Indiana. He's from Wrassli'n, Indiana, or he was. I got a story about Brazil, Indiana I'll share one day. And then my favorite wrestler of all time, super pumped to pull an Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant was my favorite wrestler as a kid. I've talked about that story multiple times, so I'm not going into it again. Then we got Mick Foley. He goes by lots of different names, doing the mandible claw, looks like, to Sid Vicious, I believe. So you have that, but Mick Foley, you have Dude Love, you have Cactus Jack, some of the names he goes by. Then we got a really great image here of Chris Jericho doing a backward somersault or whatever off the top turnbuckle there, top rope. So, yeah, that was back in his Y2J days, I believe. Then we got Goldberg doing like that power bomb jackhammer thing. That was awesome. I got spit on myself. I was so excited. Then we have Undertaker, which is a pretty funny image. I think that's Triple H there, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. So that's kind of a funny position that they decided to take that picture in. We got Booker T with the scissor leg kick, I believe he does. I think that's what it's called. Axe kick. But I love, who is he in here with? I think that looks like RVD. I could be wrong. That might not be, I don't know. I can't tell who that is in there. But that's a great image of Booker T. Another Daniel Bryant insert. Then we got Sting. He might be coming to the AEW. That's the word around the campfire. He got released from WWE also, or they didn't renew his contract, or he asked to get out of it. I'm not for sure the particulars of it, because I'm not like the biggest wrestling mark in the world that I follow every single thing, every bit of information. But the few channels I do follow and people, there's a lot of speculation that he will be going to AEW to have a match with possibly Darby Allin, I believe, which would be awesome. Or also, he might also have a match with Jimmy Havoc. And both those wrestlers are two of my new favorite wrestlers. I'd never even heard of them. Jimmy Havoc is from England, and he does death matches. And Darby Allin does lots of, he's also a hardcore wrestler from, I believe, Oregon. So I like him a lot. And he paints his face. He has like a whole like punk rock straight edge thing going for him. And then Jimmy Havoc is like, like death metal, like hardcore, like just, like he's like the Cannibal Corpse or Napalm Death of wrestling. Jerry the King Lawler is not any of those things. This is a hot picture of Trish Stratus. Again, I'm not a big female wrestling fan, but she's a Hall of Famer, and that image is not too bad. Another one that's not too bad to look at is Shinsuke Nakamura. I had to think about it. It's kind of funny if you think about it. Like right past their names is a TM sign. Like it's like they own that name, which a lot of times they do own these players' names. It's interesting when you learn a lot about this. A lot of these wrestling names, sometimes it's their real names. They get trademarked by WWE, and they have to work in their contract. They get their names back and all this kind of stuff. So you got Jeff Hardy, which is a cool one. When I looked at this, the picture almost doesn't look real. It looks like some kind of cartoon caricature thing. And then we got a Shinsuke Nakamura right here, which I feel like when he first burst onto the scene, he was really great, and they just don't use him the way they should anymore. This is a really good image of Kurt Angle with Rey Mysterio Jr., even though it's not an image of Rey I'd like to see, because he's probably one of my favorite wrestlers as well. When my son was really small, he was a huge Mysterio mark. Here we got Ken Shamrock, who really was somebody who could probably rip somebody apart. Him and Dan Severn, they were actual MMA fighters before it was cool to do the transition from MMA to wrestling. These guys are actually like knockout specialists. Then we have, this is my first, I believe, Ronda Rousey card, and it's an insert of the whole like Rowdy Piper gimmick that she kind of does. I think she's with Alicia Fox in this one, or Alexa Bliss. I think it's Alicia Fox. But anyways, Ronda Rousey, which was kind of cool. Then we got, I never heard of this guy before. It's called the Shotgun Kick Hideo Itami. So I'm sure he had a cup of green tea, if you will. There was next. And another John Cena with the OK sign. Don't worry, guys. There's nothing to see here. Another insert of Bryan Daniel. Then we got the Heartbreak Kid. This is such a great image. Right there, Shawn Michaels. And then this is, man, R.I.P. Bruno Sammartino from Pittsburgh, PA, right? Well, he's from Italy, but he lived in Pittsburgh. And then, I don't know, I've seen her wrestle a few times, and I thought she's been pretty good. Again, I don't know much about her, but Lacey Evans. She's one of the few that are actually pretty tall. Yeah, she's 5'8". So, again, for a female wrestler, it's pretty tall. Because most of them are like in the 5'5", and sometimes even smaller route. Some of them you like are 5'2" and things like that, which is pretty tiny. Then we got Tyler Bate, rookie card. So I think that him and Shinsuke are the two rookie cards I pulled. And this is cool of Jeff Hardy. Mid jump off the top turnbuckle there. That was a cool one. Then we got Lex Luger. I always want to say Luther. I know as soon as I say it, I know. This is a card that gets David M. and Vintage Steve real hot. Both of those guys are big fans of Lex Luger. And this is the one here that's really good. And I remember Lex Luger defeats Yokozuna. And there you go. Yokozuna, big dude. He kind of took the place of Andre the Giant as like one of those like immovable object kind of guys. And like when you slam him, because not very few people could do that, was like, the huge thing because it wasn't going to be easy. And then the last one was, I believe, another insert of the Hitman Bret Hart. And then, let's see, I'll show these off. So I got two cards here. This is a numbered card, 12 out of 25 of Nikolai Volkov, which is a great addition to the collection. As you see at the bottom there, 12 out of 25. He was one of my favorite villains. I used to love watching him in the Iron Sheik. But the biggest hit, and it might be worth like $1. I don't even know. I don't know nothing about this female wrestler, but her name is Emma. But this is number 1 out of 10. So that's the reason why I definitely sleeve this up. I don't know if it's worth any money. I hadn't even looked it up online. Maybe you all might know, but there you go. You see 1 out of 10. So obviously this card is not very common. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to have. And so if anybody knows anything about these cards, let me know. If I've shown a card that might be a short print or kind of hard to come by, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just going to quickly show a few more. We got Braun Strowman. I'll show Braun Strowman. Then we got Baron Corbin with hair. And these are just some of the ones I put off to the side. Peyton Royce, Rookie Cup, Charlotte Flair. Then we got Finn Balor, who I believe also is from Ireland. Then we got Kane. And then we have the Shelton Benjamin and whatever the cracker's name is, Chad Gable. Undisputed Era. I don't know who these people are. None of these guys I recognize. Another Trish Stratus card. I need to put that on the side. I did not know. I didn't pay attention. Oh, and then I got Ron Simmons. Yeah. What did he go by? Didn't he go by a different name? Was it Farouk? I think that was his other name. Oh, Larry Zbyszko. I always think of like crackers, like Tabisco. Larry Zbyszko. I mean, I remember him vaguely a little bit, but he never seemed to be one of the main guys I followed. The Bludgeon Brothers. Oh, I know this guy here. This guy is on. He's on AEW now too. He's Mr. Brody Lee. Oh, that's cool. Shoot, I'm glad I looked at that. I'm definitely like the AEW guys because I'm really trying to watch them. Maurice, I guess that's how you pronounce her name. Don't know nothing about her. Alexa Bliss. There you go. That's a pretty good one. Elias, can't stand that guy's gimmick. Walking around playing a guitar, that's like so lame. And then Drew Gulak. Those are all vintage. And then, I don't know. I don't know. I got a bunch of those other cards, but that's it. I mean, I could be showing you cards all day long. But anyways, guys, that's it for now. I mean, I have another whole stack. but probably most of you all could care less. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I'm going to just keep the movie, keep this under 15. So until next time, thanks. Let me know if there's anything I should be looking out for these kind of cards or any certain wrestlers. I really do appreciate any heads up. Or if there's any wrestlers you'd like to collect or you want, let me know. I will send you out because I seriously just collect my few guys and the rest of them I don't care about. So for me, it's just fun of opening the packs. So let me know what you all think. Until next time, peace.